Right. Hello everyone, your resident witchlight monarch here. Got a bit of bad news. Unfortunately, that giant spider yarn spinner apparently has misplaced the last episode's details, or perhaps they got cursed. I'm honestly not sure at this point, but either way, I thought best way around this, I'm just going to give a bit more of an in-depth recap than what we get at the beginning of the chapters. That sound good to everyone? I'm going to take that as a yes. I'm not going to wait because I'm the monarch, so why would I wait? So, in the previous episode, we'd reached this big central tower point. We'd done a bit of exploring, and we got to this point. We'd even managed to fight one of the League of Malevolence again and drive him off. All good. Right, so we then decided to split up a little bit, not majorly, just one scout upstairs, one scout downstairs, just a little bit. So we'll start with Xaxx. So Xaxx went upstairs, found a door which was locked with I want to say lion lock, but it might have been a heart lock. It's whichever one we haven't got unlocked at the moment, annoyingly. But we can unlock that. We just need to go do the exchange, so that's fine. However, now that I'm thinking about it, it's a heart lock because we needed the... No, it was a lion lock because we needed the berries in order to unlock it. Yep. No. Right. So, he goes further upstairs and finds another door. Now, this door is interesting. It's not a heart lock, it's not a lion lock. It's what I'm humbly referring to as a nightingale lock. And because on the handle appeared the symbol of a nightingale that told us to speak its name. Now, we assumed this wasn't nightingale because that would be, just a little bit too easy for this. Unless nightingales are really rare in the Feywild. I doubt it, but... So we decided, we'll just say Zybillna, see if that works. That's what Xaxx tried. It reacted, but it didn't open. Baba Yaga reacted, didn't open. The remaining hags didn't react. So Xaxx came to the conclusion that it's probably the true name of Zybillna to open. It might also be some combination of Zybillna and Baba Yaga, and maybe some other details. We're not 100% sure yet. But whilst that's going on, I headed downstairs and I found a room with some strange fey creature running around. Very quick looking, had an almost lightning-like appearance to it. But there was what looked like a small blue box, a coffer, sitting in the middle of the room. But it was strangely transparent and intangible. So just on the off chance, I decided I was going to run round in the same order that this creature was on the murals and mimic its movements and mimic its speed the best I could. As I ran, it worked. It actually managed to make this coffer appear, and as it appeared, there's like a small brief flash of electricity. And that small brief flash of electricity revealed the letter Z. And this blue matched one of the gems. So I took it back down to the others. We got the recap from Xaxx, and I showed it to Rodolfo because they're the gem collector and they're the one with Zybillna. And we thought perhaps maybe this coffer is where all of the gems had to go, but it seems too small. So then we were hypothesizing, maybe the gems combine in some way and become like one complete gem? And then Juniper solved the problem. While scouting about the room, looking for something to eat, a treasure chest, one of these coffers, began to appear again. This time, it seemed to be related once more to the images on the walls, which was this strange, gluttonous frog-like creature, which I initially assumed was a frog-himoth, but we don't think it was. But either way, we decided, that creature's eating, so we'll feed Juniper and we'll feed some of our others and get them full up, so we used good berries for that. And what do you know? It worked. We managed to get this second coffer, a red one, I believe. Which then suggested another complexity. We think there are 7 or 8 of these crystals. There now seems to be a coffer that matches each of them. And we've seen some rooms with some pictures on the walls, so we think maybe those will be where we need to go. But Rodolfo decides to put one of the gems in and gets a new version of one of the previous visions that seems to almost be a slightly after, but also with some of the original imagery that was almost like a fairy tale overwritten with what really happened. And so it seems that from this that the gems give you the story, and the putting them in the box gives you the truth behind the story. The information we got from this one is that Zybilna seemingly had an imp called Black Comet, which sure will come in handy later, may even be part of finding the true name. We also watched another gem where Zybilna and this better, Jamey? Can lower a bit. That's probably better. Here's the background noise of the carnival. Overrode my voice a little. Hopefully you still got the information. But we saw this other one where Zybilna and this wizard, can't remember his name, were making a deal of sorts with some creature. When we saw the true version of this one, this turned out to be not just a creature, but a powerful demonic entity known as Fraz Erblu, which Zybilna sealed away, I believe. Kind of impressive with the help of this. So now she's got some powerful demonic aid. Terrifying. But whilst that illusion was going on, not illusion, vision, me and Xaxx decided to finish off scouting downstairs. And that's when we saw them. We got to the top of the staircase, sort of looked into the room, and all 4 of the League of Malevolence were there. Fortunately, they hadn't spotted us, and we managed to sneak back upstairs, which gave us the chance, because they weren't aware of us, to make a proper plan. And that is where normally, if you've been paying attention, is where things go wrong for us. But this time, things went so well. Passed without a trace so that we could sneak down without getting spotted, courtesy of Tanwen. Invisibility on myself, courtesy of... I'm pretty sure invisibility on myself, but I can't remember who it was now. Who cast that. We get down there. We get the drop on them. We drop a... Xaxx drops a silence on the wizard, their leader, who honestly looks pretty impressive. Also catches Warduke and their assassin in the whole thing. So it was fantastic. And then I'm pretty sure it was Faulkner. Also used Hold Person on their zombie summoning cleric, which allowed me to get in, get a stunning strike off on the wizard, stunning him, and then go in and get some free damaging blows on their cleric, because he was battered like before, so we thought, take him out, he'll be the easiest target, wipe him out, easy pickings. They also had 3 cockatrice, and whilst those are a worrying creature to deal with, they're not the worst, I suppose, but fortunately, that's what it is. Xaxx and Warduke got silenced, Zargash got whole-personed, and the assassin got a laugh attack from Lily. We really helped. Honestly, it was such good teamwork. Juniper came in, did some serious damage on Warduke, did some serious damage on, I think it might have just been Warduke at that point. Tanwen came in with the arrows flying, managed to get some really good shots off. Rodolfo managed to get actually hit with their Eldritch Blast, very impressive. And I think may have used one of their more powerful spells. I want to say they used Blight and really did some damage. But we managed to finish off the priest, finish off Warduke, and then after finishing off the priest, I managed to turn around, use my lightning attack, and managed to finish off the wizard as well. And I think one of the cockatrices. And the cockatrice came in, started attacking Faulkner. Faulkner managed to resist the damage, didn't get petrified. Awesome. Zargat, no, the assassin, summoned some glass warriors, which apparently was another benefit of our silencing, because it was like a verbal command and they couldn't use it. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And Xaxx tanked it like a boss. They attacked him because he was the threat to the assassin, and yeah, it was honestly so impressive seeing him take those blows and survive. But we finished him off. The assassin was like, he was going to make a deal with you, and at this point, I think I can speak for the whole party that as much as we've enjoyed the whole going through and making deals with people and using that to progress without fighting, at this point, we've had enough of deals. We'd already made a deal to take these guys out, so we couldn't go back on that deal, though I think I didn't get magically bound to that one. But so we just decided to finish them off. And then we got some really good loot from them. I managed to pick up Xaxx's staff, which has a dragon on the end, and seemed to fit very well in my hands. We upgraded... oh, my brain's gone blank. Yeah, Xaxx got a cloak of displacement. My brain's gone blank. What's the name of the frog person? I can't remember, and they're my knight. Oh, I'm so bad with names sometimes. But we essentially, between the group, we all got a little bit of an upgrade. Yeah, Faulkner got a Horn of Blasting, which we think, or at least I think, based on what happened, that you can actually use it to maybe break holes in some of the walls in here, which could be useful for getting around, because we'd obviously seen the results of that destruction. We got some potions. Morgott. Yeah, Morgott got a flame tongue sword and a shield that just looks cool. So they're going to be harder to hit and going to be hitting harder. And they've still got their glaive for the moments where it's needed. Honestly, overall, it was just plan executed nearly flawlessly. If we'd managed to keep the assassin in and not have the glass warriors come out, I think we might have gone through that without taking a scratch. We turned what should have been an encounter perhaps almost as dangerous as fighting all three hags into a piece of cake. It was like a hot knife through butter, or lightning, I suppose, in this case, rather than a hot knife. But yeah, I think I got 2 of them, Juniper got 2 of them, and then I think Tanwen got 1. Managed to even pull off that sharpshooter shot for some really devastating damage. Really good. And now we're sort of making the decision about what we want to do next. We're thinking, between going and swapping the doors round in order to check out that one door we've not checked, or doing some exploring, finding which doors are where, and then using that to try to map around. So with a bit of luck, at the moment, we should be pretty free to explore. We've dealt with what should be the only real threats. I mean, the Jabberwock's still about somewhere, but unless the Jabberwock starts knocking down walls to get to us, as long as we don't disturb it, it's probably not going to disturb us. So, it's pretty darn good. We can find the other dretches, we can find the other coffers, we can hopefully find out some more information about Sibilna to work out their true name. And honestly, it's just... well, I suppose when it comes to it, my plans seem to go pretty well. I suppose that's why they make me the monarch. But yeah, really got to speak to Yarn Spinner about getting that previous chapter. I'm watching you, Spider. Watching you. You're gonna find it. Or there'll be words. But yeah. Oh, and besides everything else, we got a full amount of level ups, which for most people was a massive power boost. I think our proficiency bonus went up, so we're that bit more proficient with everything. We're able to hit that little bit more often, be a bit more skillful. It's great. The spellcasters obviously got the biggest boost with, you know, 5th level spells. Tanwen got some good boosts with, I want to say 3rd level spells for rangers. So honestly, it's just, I can't think of how it could have gone better, really, apart from them not summoning the knights. So yeah, that's things just about covered. Join us, of course, for the next. Make sure you keep staying tuned and join us for the next bit, which hopefully Yarn Spinner won't lose again. And then we'll be all good. And honestly, with the way things are going, I think maybe, just maybe, our adventures in even the Palace of Heart's Desire and maybe even Prisma as a whole, maybe slowly drawing to their end. I think there's a bit left, but unless we have to fight on the entire Summer Court or the 3 hags again, but hopefully with Sibilna's help, I think we're pretty much there. It's sure, Lost Boy from Netherland. What's funny? I always want to know something funny. I am the witchlight monarch. I do enjoy things. Okay. Yes, and as my noble companion has let me know, Bulk Not Solia, as we're calling them, to just sort of fit all of the names in. There are rumours of a story abounding of a group of people travelling to the icy tundra of Icewind Dale to explore there, and that's apparently what Yarn Spinner's next tale is going to be about. So I look forward to reading that. But for now, we shall say goodbye until later, and hopefully we don't run into a gnomish bar, because apparently some people's son is 4 inches taller than the tallest door of them, and I kind of like to go in and actually get my drinks, you know? But anyway, bye for now.